What happens when wind, water, and chance align in the worst possible way? Think walls of ocean racing inland, winds that tear cities apart, and rain that turns entire regions into inland seas. Today, we're revisiting the most dangerous superstorms ever recorded, where the atmosphere's full fury met human vulnerability, and history was rewritten overnight. 1. Bola Cyclone, 1970. Bay of Bengal. The deadliest tropical cyclone on record slammed into low-lying delta lands at night with a colossal storm surge. Entire islands disappeared underwater. Death toll estimates range from 300,000 to 500,000. A grim convergence of extreme surge, minimal warning, and densely packed communities. 2. Karinga Cyclone, 1839. India. A towering surge obliterated a bustling port and its surroundings. Ships were tossed ashore like toys, and whole neighborhoods vanished. Rough estimates place the death toll near 300,000, making it one of the most catastrophic coastal storms in history. 3. Calcutta Ganges Cyclone, 1737, India. Historical accounts describe a ferocious cyclone with deluging rain and a lethal surge across the delta. Though records are debated, many lists have cited a toll in the hundreds of thousands, underscoring how exposed river deltas are to surge-driven disasters. 4. 1991 Bangladesh Cyclone, Bay of Bengal. Striking overnight with sustained hurricane-force winds and a surge that overwhelmed shelters, this cyclone killed approximately 138,000 people. In its wake, coastal warning systems and cyclone shelters were expanded dramatically. 5. Cyclone Nargis, 2008, Myanmar. Funneled by coastal geography into the Irrawaddy Delta, Nargis drove saltwater far inland and leveled villages. With a death toll often cited around 138,000, it exposed the deadly mix of low elevation, fragile housing, and slow emergency access. 6. Typhoon Nina and the Banqiao Dam failure, 1975. China. Inland storms can be just as deadly. Torrential rains from Typhoon Nina triggered catastrophic dam failures, unleashing floods across hundreds of kilometers. Estimates vary widely, from tens of thousands to well over 100,000 fatalities, illustrating how rain, not just wind, can define a superstorm. 7. Great Galveston Hurricane, 1900, United States. Before modern forecasting, this Category 4 landfall brought a devastating surge that overran Galveston Island. With 6,000 to 12,000 lives lost, it remains the deadliest U.S. hurricane and a landmark moment in American disaster planning. 8. 1999 Odisha Supercyclone, India. An exceptionally intense storm with winds estimated near Category 5 strength stalled over coastal Odisha, driving catastrophic surge and rain. Official counts list approximately 10,000 deaths, and the event reshaped India's coastal preparedness and early warning outreach. 9. Hurricane Mitch, 1998, Central America. Mitch weakened in wind but stalled in place, unloading biblical rainfall over mountainous terrain. Catastrophic floods and landslides followed across Honduras, Nicaragua, and beyond. More than 11,000 people died, with thousands more missing, proving weaker winds don't mean safer outcomes. 10. Typhoon Haiyan, Yolanda, 2013, Philippines. One of the most intense tropical cyclones at landfall, Haiyan generated a rapid, towering surge that struck coastal cities head-on. With 6,000 plus confirmed fatalities in the Philippines, it became a case study in surge, forecasting, and the need for vertical evacuation refuges. 11. Cyclone Idai, 2019, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Malawi. Idai combined powerful winds with prolonged basin-wide floods that erased roads and isolated towns. With 1,300 plus deaths and millions affected, it showcased how compound flooding turns a strong cyclone into a regional humanitarian crisis. 12. 1977 Andhra Pradesh Cyclone, India. Extreme winds and surge struck India's east coast, devastating fishing communities and agricultural belts. Fatalities are commonly cited in the tens of thousands, and the event spurred major investments in cyclone shelters and coastal embankments. From the Bay of Bengal to the Gulf of Mexico, these superstorms reveal a hard truth. When extreme wind, surge, and rain collide with exposure and fragile systems, the toll is devastating. Warning networks, shelters, resilient housing, and flood defenses save lives, but only if they're in place before the sky turns black. If this deep dive helped you see storms in a new light, hit like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more powerful explorations of our planet's fiercest moments. Which storm stunned you most, and which lesson should the world act on now? Tell us in the comments.